Hello, CAPANO here. Happy Hump Day, June 9th update on IRS 10,200. Most people haven't gotten it. However, I am checking a lot of Facebook groups, including my own, and relatives, I know for sure, clients and other people. I've said this multiple times. So we're starting to hear more people. Unfortunately, I know a lot of you have not received it. I have not received mine or my spouse. The IRS said it had reviewed over 3.1 million returns. Now 2.8 were sent out between last week and this week. According to the IRS spokesperson, they're actually letting you know. This is good news. This was part of the American Rescue Plan. I know a lot of you are desperately depending on this money. A lot of you are. So am I. But I would assure you, if you're eligible and you meet those criteria under 150,000 or maybe even over 150,000, if you file before March 11th, they didn't have the software, you will receive it, assuming you don't owe any past child support or back taxes. If you got a refund this year in your bank account, all likelihood you will receive something. How much? Will stay tuned. I'm also going to cover you're probably hearing a little bit about it on the news a little bit. They're really considering a fourth stimulus check. Stay tuned to that. I haven't talked much about it, but the Democrats and President Joe Biden is trying to negotiate with the Republicans, but you have the red and the blue, they're caught right there. And, pretty much Democrats, they own the House and the Senate. They can go ahead and pass anything they want. So, they're trying not to because they only have, they can do a couple of executive orders and they rather just negotiate on this, but they are talking $2,000 stimulus. I want to get to that as well as some other money tips. I want to give you how to prepare, particularly if you're a gig worker, side hustle, POA, how to be a month ahead when we get back to the workforce. A lot of you haven't worked now for over a year, and we are going to be, this is going to be stopped on Labor Day. I want to make sure you're prepared. So I want everybody to try to stay focused. Now stay tuned. All right, I'm going to get right to it. Before I go ahead, if you're just coming across this video for the first time, I'm Sal CAPANO, and join our family as we give out winners on this. I've given out multiple winners on this channel as my channel is growing rapidly, and it's all because of you guys. I greatly appreciate it, particularly my old subscribers from day one and now the recent subscribers and the ones in between. Make sure you share this video on social media platforms so it helps recognize my video and gets shown to more people that I'm able to help. A lot of you know I've been pretty accurate on a lot of these things, particularly with POA. So we're going to get right to this, the IRS. Now, let's take a deep breath. Again, it was through the American Rescue Plan, 100%. What I just said a few seconds ago, we're going to get. The IRS has sent out the first 2.8 million, between last Thursday and Friday and now this week. So I'm sure if you start checking around with friends, you're going to see that some people got it. If you haven't, it doesn't mean something's wrong. You can go on to their irs.gov, and I've left this on multiple videos. It doesn't tell you an amount. You have to put a credit card on, not to charge you, and it'll tell you approximately the date. If you really want to go on there, you can do that. It takes about 15 minutes. At least 13 million people are eligible for this money, right? And again, this is for under 150,000. The next round, this is important. The next round will be sent out next week. Pretty much you're saying mid-June. So probably mid-June to me, is probably the end of next week. So pretty much the end of next week, the next batch will come out. I would assume more of the single, right? Because many, many more need it, including you watching. And now the married couple. So if you are married, like myself, don't worry. I haven't known anybody who's married who got it. Now, if you are married and you're watching and subscribed to my video, please just say yes, I was one, so we can help out others. So, and then through the summer, the complex ones like married with kids and large business will follow. Remember, they did say through the summer right into Labor Day, right? Okay. However, the refunds don't include the state paid. So now I live in Nevada, we don't have state income tax, but if you do live in a state that has a state, that is separate. That could be more money in your pocket. The states are still confused on how they're going to do it, so I haven't heard. If you live in a state that has received it, please you leave your comments below and let our family know. But that's more money if you live in those states. That would be separate from the federal, the 10,200. Okay, remember how 10,200. So if you make 20,000, 10,200 comes right off, and you only pay tax on 9,800. It's as simple as that. Watch my other videos. I get more into if you're over 150,000, you can still receive it. Okay, we're gonna get it, everybody. Just stay patient. I want to get into this just a little bit. You don't want to go away on this. This is important. The forced stimulus check of $2,000. Members of the House Representatives sent a letter to the president. They want 2 more checks. The representatives say the payments could keep as many as 12 million people out of poverty. They really want to keep us above water, right? Heading in the right direction, right? Kind of makes sense to me, right? This was a virus that, you know, depending what party you support, it was nobody's fault, right? So how about keep us above water, particularly self-employed people, right? We're going back, and stay tuned because I'm going to tell you on how to be at least a month ahead when we get back. So that's what Bernie Sanders is done. He says, I'm done negotiating with the Republicans. I'm actually done with you, President Biden. He says, you know, he's saying, let's just go ahead and we need to get ahead and do. But and whether you hate him or love him, what he also wants to do is he wants to give free college and free health insurance, stuff like that. So I think it's a little too much. Not that's too much. I think it's too much. Let's just work on one thing. Let's get the stimulus out to people and the infrastructure bill out. But he's just, you know, he's throwing in a whole kitchen sink at once. So there's got to be a middle there, in my opinion, right? And then, so now the Democrats, now they can pretty much, and they own both, they can do what they want, but they want to save. It's called like a blue wave pass. They want to, you only get a certain amount in the 4 years that he's president. So they want to kind of save it. So President Biden says, let's go back to the table again. Let's negotiate a little bit. Remember, you got, you know, the Republicans are saying, let's hold off, majority of Republicans on the stimulus, but they want to go ahead and do this 2,000. Okay, so now I want to get to the, in 3 months, right? And if you're a gig worker, if self-employed like myself, whatever you might be doing or you've done in your business, maybe you're going to go back to the same business. Maybe you've done some thinking, you're going to do something different. But if you're ready to go back, hopefully, if you are self-employed, you're doing some advertisement and getting ready. I've checked with multiple banks, Chase and Wells Fargo. There's incentives now. All right, they're trying to. So if you if you don't have a business account, maybe you had. If you throw in $500, they're going to match you with $500, as long as you keep it in there for like 30 days. People, this is a good way. I've talked about just if you don't want to do that, maybe when we do get this stimulus or this 10,200 tax deductible, take 10% of it. Hopefully each week you've been taking $50, of your unemployment. If you're new to my channel, I explain just take $50. I know it's hard, and throw away. Put it in the safe if you don't want to throw it in the bank. Throw away the key, and you'll have a couple $100. If you're getting ready to go back, it's going to take time for your business to get back. Even though I'm optimistic, we're real optimistic on this channel, and I want everybody to be successful on this channel. So, you know, just put some money away each week. So when we, you know, in September 6th, all likelihood, this is going to be finished. And some states, in the Republican states, it's going to be finished already, for the exception of some your WBA. So let's be ahead of the ball game. So when we do get back, we're not starting from scratch, and we're ahead, just in case we have a bump in the road. So check for your local bank branch. I know, like I said, Chase and Wells Fargo. Look into that. And if you don't want to get into a bank, or if that's too much, just put $200 in an envelope, or just hide it somewhere. And you know, you'd be surprised if you just keep adding to that until September 6th. Okay, again, Las Vegas, Nevada, or Nevada, where they're not touching anything as of this June 9th. Sorry. Boy, it's going so quick. So anyhow, we should be okay right to September 6th. That's what I have for you. Watch my video yesterday. I covered the child tax credit, and that's going to start next month. $300 for you have kids that are 6 and under, and then 6 to 18 will be $250. It'll be a portal ready next month. And this, if you are working or you're collecting unemployment, either way, you're going to receive this money. But check out my video. It was just yesterday when we're done with this video. I go over a lot of that. That's good news if you have kids. That's starting 100%. All right. Once again, I'm Sal CAPANO. Say hello to somebody. Tomorrow's another day. I will see you on my next video. If I get any more information on the IRS, I'll keep as it develops. I'll keep you updated. People, just hang in there. See ya.